Hello and welcome back to our channel. Last week we left you moored up outside the rather lovely Shady pub in Tiverton, Cheshire, where we were relaxing and admiring all the amazing new spring wildlife that was out and about, and with Roger on a little bit of a mission to find out what Wing Wednesday was all about.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
I'm Roger.
And I'm Joe.
And this is Go Roger and Joe.
Thank you so much for being here.
We've been traveling around the world for the last 15 years, and we just started this channel in hopes that you will come along with us.
So join us on this leg of our journey as we travel UK waterways on our narrowboat Spirit and on land with our Dodge Ram and Scout Truck.
With you and I, the future is bright.
Hello.
What are you doing?
We are going to go over to the pub, which is the Shady Oaks.
You mean this pub right there?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's Wednesday. It's Wing Wednesday. So that means free wings with every drink purchased.
I'm not sure what drink you have to purchase yet, but
Doesn't
we're going
matter.
to find out.
I'm going to find the cheapest drink, purchase it.
Oh, gosh.
Cheers. 1 cider, 1 pint of Madry, 2 orders of wings, 1 salt and pepper, 1 buffalo for £11.25.
Nice.
So, half a pint, or 2 half pints, 1 for me, 1 for Joe, and 2 plates of wings, £5.95. Winning.
And you can see our boat from here. Right there. Needless to say, after stuffing our faces with wings all night, we definitely needed to do some exercise the next day, and so a visit to Beeston Castle was on the cards. We are on our way to Beeston Castle, and I'm very excited because we've been past here a couple of times now, and we never have time to stop and go to the castle, and it's right there and you can see it from the boat.
So we're making time.
Yes, we're gonna walk up there. Don't know how easy it will be, but we'll give it a go. We've got the dogs. Yeah, let's go check it out. For me, growing up in the UK, I really didn't appreciate history until I actually left the country, lived overseas for several years, and then came back. It probably has something to do with age as well, but I have really come to appreciate all the remarkable historic buildings and sites that we have going on here.
And of course, I being from America, this all is absolutely amazing. The stuff you read in history books or in novels about ancient medieval times, to actually see these castles is nothing short of jaw-dropping.
The well at Beeston Castle is 370 feet deep, so you could technically actually put 5 of our narrowboat Spirits into this well from end to end, and it would just about reach the top. So of course, naturally, we had to drop some stones in it. Into this.
I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today.
I wonder what he'd done if someone had started singing back from the bottom. I think for me, one of my favourite things about this castle is the phenomenal views across the Cheshire countryside. You could even see our boat from up here.
Across the way is Beeston Castle, a striking example of a Victorian-era country house built in the style of a medieval castle. It was commissioned by John Tollemache, a wealthy Cheshire landowner and Member of Parliament. It was completed in 1851 and was constructed as a family home, not a military fort.
Another fun fact is that before Beeston was a castle, there was actually an Iron Age hill fort here. So I've decided this roundhouse here is pretty much all you need to live. I think I'd be quite happy in there. And you're up on top of a mountain, well, hill. It's beautiful here. It's like connected with nature. How warm do you think it is in the winter?
from our boat. Everyone always asks that, so I guarantee you can easily roast this place out. There's a great central fire in the middle, and animal skins for blankets.
And the cool thing about England is you don't really have to worry about mosquitoes or poisonous snakes.
No, I'd do this in a heartbeat.
Cool, let's do it. So there you have it, Beeston Castle. If you get a chance, go check it out. It's a short walk from the canal. It's £12 a person to get in unless you have an English heritage pass. And definitely worth it for the views and the walk. There's 40 acres to explore, so go check it out.
Also, I need to tell you that the treasure of Beeston Castle is one of the most fascinating legends in Cheshire folklore. The treasure is said to be either the lost riches of King Richard II, or another version claims the treasure was hidden by Rolf de Bondeville, the 6th Earl of Cheshire, who built the original castle in 1220. Unfortunately, we found nothing.
You're wearing gloves.
Yes. These are called stinging nettles.
Yeah, but your gloves don't look very clean.
Well, they're boiled. I'm going to boil this anyway.
You're going to boil the
nettles.
stingies.
So we're making a sausage casserole or sausage stew.
We're doing budget food.
Yep.
Cheap sausages, 3 stinging nettles, rice,
Yes.
cream. What else? Wine.
Yep, white wine.
That's not very budget, but
And an onion.
necessary.
French onion soup mix.
Because we've run out of garlic and onions.
Yes.
Which is weird. I don't think we've ever not had garlic and onions
It's
in our
really
cupboard.
weird for us. We usually stockpile it because everything we cook has garlic and onion.
But we're trying to be
I'm
good.
excited about the nettles.
We're trying not to spend too much money on food, right?
Yes.
We have a problem.
Because there are other things in the pipeline, remember? But yes, if you don't know, nettles are extremely good for you. Tons of natural vitamins and minerals, or vitamins, as English people say. And so we're going to boil them, and it kind of tastes like spinach. So once they're done boiling, then I will strain them, and I'll put them into the sausage casserole, like if I were to add spinach, which I don't have.
I really wanted wild garlic. I've been looking for it everywhere, and I can't find it. I know where it is, but it's not near where we are. Well, I don't know where it is near where we are.
True.
I know where it is in other places.
We know that nettles are everywhere.
I'm not convinced on the nettles, but we'll see.
I'll
let you know.
Okay, here goes the sausage cassoulet. With wild stinging nettles taken just outside of our boat.
No dog pee, right?
I've definitely boiled them and washed them, so we're good.
Dog pee for you.
And tend to, when you're foraging, the number 2 rule of foraging is make sure you pick things that are waist high.
What's number 1 rule?
The first rule is if you don't know what it is, don't eat it.
Fair.
And voila.
Beautiful. What'd you find?
Wild garlic, baby.
Yay!
It's about time.
It's funny, we were just walking along the canal and
You can smell it.
we could smell it somewhere, so we followed our noses and found this place.
There's tons.
I know. We're just, I think, just a couple of weeks too late.
Yeah, but the seeds are delicious.
Yeah, I picked some of those already. Tons and tons of it. I should have got here a couple of weeks ago, I think. It's everywhere. It's on both sides. I don't know why, I really love wild garlic. I find it absolutely delicious.
Strong garlic flavor, but it smells just like garlic. We don't have to wash this stuff though.
Can you show us one? Show us a leaf.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
A long leaf, and if you wonder if you're picking the right stuff, just smell it.
Yeah, don't eat it if you're not sure.
Well, smell it.
Yeah.
And these little berries, well, these are the seeds. They're like this, and they grow in a little balls of 3 like that. And they taste a lot like garlic.
You can use wild garlic in many recipes, but my absolute favorite is to add it to this really simple bread recipe that I found online. I'll post the link below. So you just make the bread recipe as it says, and then pop in some cheese, jalapenos, and wild garlic into the middle of your bread when you fold it over. Sprinkle some leaves on top, and it is the best tasting bread ever. I've become quite attached to this little mooring that we've got right here with the beautiful scenery and the pub right nearby, but our 2 weeks are up and it is time to move on.
Make sure you join us next week as we're having some fun in the sun on a family holiday in Spain. And of course, if you know us by now, we'll be eating our way around the sunny coast. So please join us for some epic food and some epic adventures. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching our channel. It means the world to us, and we love bringing you along on this adventure that we call life. See you next time!